Hello, let's talk about lines. It is not as boring as it sounds. We're going to kind of do something fancy with dotted lines and the little ends on it, but then I'll show you some cool stuff where things are actually connected and you can add text that follows it along. Plus, I'm going to share with you the super duper most awesomest shortcut that rules them all. It's basically the only shortcut you're ever going to need. All right, let's go. All right, I'm going to work on the second page. I'm using page down to jump down there. Let's go to elements and we're looking for the lines. They're under shapes. Okay, so elements, scroll until you find shapes. Click on see all. You'll notice that for some reason shapes also has lines. That's okay. You can turn any line into any other line after you've made it. So you don't have to like really pick it to start one. Okay, I'm going to pick this like little barbell one and I'm going to click, hold and drag the line, or you can drag the little move thing. Get it to where you want. I want it to go across underneath here. And what you'll notice is that it's really happily snapping to things, which is mostly good. Okay, sometimes though you just want it to kind of, let's say I want it to go down 45 degrees. It's really hard to get it to go 45 degrees by dragging it. Can you see? 41, 39. Oh, come on. What you can do is hold down the shift key. Okay, if you hold the shift key while I'm still dragging, so I'm going to undo that. So I've got it here, I'm dragging it, hold shift, it'll lock it into kind of like the kinds of numbers that you probably want. 45, 90, 0, 15, just it kind of locks it into some, I don't know, most commonly used angles. Okay, so we've got it there. Let's go and change a few things. So you can see most of it along the top here. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you're in here or along here. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's have a quick little look. So endpoints, those are the barbells. I want to make it in, let's say, an arrow or kind of more like a dumbbell with circles on the end. You can see it changes there. Okay, I need to click off to see it. Okay, another thing that ends up happening is let's get rid of them. So none and none. Yeah, so none and none, even though they look like they've got arrows. Okay, the beginning and the end of it. Okay, it's nothing there. Let's go to the style. So where it is, type. So let's make it dotted. Let's go into stroke and under line style here. Okay, you can play with the thickness of it, but also what kind of line it is. Is it dotted? Okay, dashed. Yeah, dotted, dashed, and I don't know, the other one. There's two dashed. The other thing that is useful is, let's say mine's like too big, right? I've just got mine quite big so you can see it there easily. Let's say I want the dots. You can see rounded end gives you that kind of like more dot, dot, dot and less square, square, square. Up to you. It works for these ones as well. Can you see if I have a rounded end or not rounded end? That's also true of a straight line. Okay, sometimes lines look a bit funny when they're not, you know, when they're kind of like, they've got what's called a butt cap when it's nice and flat at the end. This is a rounded cap. All right, so there's times when you need both. Often when it's small, you can't really tell the difference, so we won't stress over it. Let's have a look at some of the other functionalities of it. I'm going to go just quickly jump back. Let's go super fast mode. All right, I'm happy with that line. Next one is I want that arrow that kind of reaches around here. It's going to show a few little extras that the line tool can do. The other thing I'm going to do is show you a sweet shortcut. I'm going to introduce it more and more in the course. It's the shortcut to rule them all. It's like the best shortcut ever. It is the / key. Okay, you've got two of them. Backslash leans back. The / on my keyboard, it's tied in with the question mark. Okay, so the / key, and then you can just type in anything. I'm going to type in line. What do I want to do? Do I want to change the line style, or do I want to add a line shape? I'm going to click on this. Cool thing about that is like this thing here is a little bit clumsy, right? You're like, all right, I need a line. All right, it's under elements. It's scroll, 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 getting distracted by videos. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's under lines. No, it's under shapes. Is it under shapes? Oh, here it is. So what I end up doing and what you'll find really useful is keeping that closed and just going, all right, document up here. I need a line. So I'm just going to hit /. Just type in a line, okay, and then go, there it is, and then I get a line. I'm gonna go / again, and I'm gonna say I need a square, okay, whoa, spell square right, okay, okay, it's come under rectangle. Come on, Dan, rectangle, and I get a rectangle. If I hit / now, it's gonna type a / I have to click off or hit escape, hit / and say I need a chicken. Not sure why I need chicken, but let's go, chicken, there we go, got a dip, dab, it's doing one of them. So that shortcut is super handy for everything. Need a video of a chicken dabbing, dipping, whatever he's doing? Okay, you can just hit / and type it in. I use it all the time. It is super helpful. So down here, let's add another line. So we're going to use our / line. Do I need a line chart? Nope, just a line. Okay, and what I'm going to do is if you grab any of these ends, you'll see it snaps to stuff. And the weird thing about lines, it's good and bad. This is weird and good at the same time. Which is if I put it to here, okay, it's kind of attached to the end of this. It kind of snapped to the end of this text box. Watch what happens when I move the text box. Ooh. So this is going to be handier when we get into like our presentations part of the course, but we're doing lines. So let's learn about lines. So yeah, it means that you can snap them and attach them. And sometimes you're like, oh, that's super handy. A lot of the time you're like, what are you doing? Why are you connected? Oh yeah, Dan said it's a feature, not a bug. Okay, so I'm going to grab this end and go, all right, I'm going to connect it maybe where am I going to connect it? All right, I'm going to just kind of snap it in there. And what you'll notice is it's connected to both sides now. Okay, if you like, stop it, all you do is click on it and grab it and break it off, or you can just click on the line and hit delete on your keyboard. Up to you how you want to disconnect it. I like it, it's kind of cool and connected. Let's dig in a bit more to lines. So I'm going to go into here. I always end up in this double arrow. You don't have to. You could use it up here and say, all right, I want the end to be an arrow, okay, and I want to grab the stroke, drag it up a bit higher. Okay, now what I want to do is play around with this line type, okay, or go into this one where Dan feels more comfortable and safe. I'm going to go to line type, and I'm going to go to curved. Okay, and it means that I can do this. I'm probably going to need to, actually I want to get mine snapped from not the edge of the circle to this text box here. It is still, is it connected to the text box? Probably not, okay, but it's okay. I want it pointing to the text, not snapping to the edge of this. And you drag this middle part, okay, around to how curved you want it. I really want more control with handles that pop out. If you're an Illustrator person, you'd be like, give me the handles. We don't have the handles here in Canva. It's kind of kept it simple, which is good. So I'm going to do something like this. The other thing I want to do, a little trick for lines, is if I double click it, look at that, we can add text. So I'm going to say nearly here, exclamation mark. Okay, selected all the text. I'm going to go Command Shift and use my less than to make it smaller. That's Control Shift, okay, less than. And the cool thing about that, and that's going to be better and better with presentations when you're trying to do flow charts and Gantt charts and stuff, you see it's connected to the line, which is super helpful. You can grab it as well and kind of like jiggle it around a little bit. Not full control, but some control. All right, I'm going to change the color of my line. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go stroke color. I'm going to pick one of the colors. Actually, I have no idea, so I'm just going to mix one, grab the hue, slide it along, find something that I think will work with my kind of yellowy mandarin and purple vibe. Okay, I'm going to go something like this. Oh, maybe I'm not. I don't know. All right, that'll do. All right, same thing, you can kind of format your text in here. I'm gonna pick, let's go to the fonts that we're using before. He's coming soon. This one doesn't have a bold, so I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Use my sweet shortcut. All right, that's everything to do with lines. A lot more than you thought, right? You're like, he's just gonna talk about lines. No, look, there's lots of cool stuff you can do for it. And a little kind of weirdness as well. Last thing I wanna do is I really like them having rounded ends. So I'm going to go into here, okay, into my line type, okay, or the stroke, sorry, and then go and make it rounded for something that nobody's going to notice but me and you. See the little end there? It's got a little rounded cap. All right, that's it. Line's over. I'll see you in the next video.